We have an awesome guest and a fun conversation with a former New York Giant playmaker, a fellow Parkland High School alum hailing from my neck of the woods in the fighting Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Andre Williams joins us, and you can follow Andre on Threads at DreWill44. Andre, how's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm good, Matt. It's a pleasure to be on the show with you and Mike. Thank you for having me.
Of course, we're happy to have you here. And unfortunately, it's kind of a tough Tuesday morning for the New York Giants after Saquon Barkley goes back into MetLife Stadium, runs all over his former team for 176 yards and a touchdown. What was your reaction when the Giants decided not to bring Saquon back this offseason? And based on the first 7 or 8 games of this year, what's the biggest impact that you see Saquon making on that Eagles offense right now?
You said we coming on a tough Tuesday. We almost coming up to a tough decade for the Giants because I was drafted back in 2014. It's now 2024, and I see the Giants languishing in the same mistakes that they were making back when I was still playing. So, you know, I was honestly I was rooting for Saquon on Sunday. I watched the game. Of course, I watched that game because Saquon, he's a Lehigh Valley legend just like myself, and he's still building his legacy. So I want to see him build that up as high as he can. And I wanted to see him ball. I wanted to see him bust it open on him because, you know, when you get drafted by a team, it's like it's your first girlfriend and you love her so much and so hard that like the feeling is visible. It's like a color.
Yeah.
And just by the way he carried himself while he was with the Giants, you could tell that that's exactly how he felt about the New York Giants. And they drafted him in the first round. So, obviously they really saw his value. And when he came to the league, you seen that value shine through. If you got Saquon on your team, you're guaranteed 1,000 all-purpose yards and double-digit touchdowns. And he did it season after season. He had an injury season. It happens, but he came back and he's still that guy. So to see him walk away from that team, and now I'm looking at it. I don't know. I'm sure you guys are big statistics guys. I played with a couple first-round picks. I came in with Odell. We had Jason Pierre-Paul on the squad at the time. There was another one. I didn't play with Kadarius Toney, but Kadarius Toney was a first-round pick. What do all those guys have in common right now? First-round picks. They got Super Bowl rings with other teams. You know what I'm saying? So they keep letting this, and I can't say that they all are on the same value level, but Kadarius did ball out and get himself a Super Bowl ring, and he was an integral part of that win because that punt return that he got against the Eagles, that put him in a position to go ahead and get that score. So I'm saying they keep letting all of this talent walk out the door, all of this value walk out the door, because I think the mentality is wrong over there. They have this win right now mentality, and they're trying to get the right guys in the room to win right now rather than build a culture. You know what I'm saying? You can't overplay or underplay, whatever the proper phrase is, the culture of a team. Culture makes the team, and the team is what wins the championship. I'm saying it could be as much value in the room as you want to, but you need a team. And Saquon was he was the seat of culture in that locker room. He was the oldest player there, and the entertainment value that you get from a Saquon Barkley is undeniable. So when you're looking at that locker room now, you got a bunch of young guys, no real identity on that offense. And we want to just keep giving Daniel Jones excuses, hoping that something is going to pan out and that money was worth it. So, I'm obviously upset, but it is what it is.
It sounds like you're a little bit of a Daniel Jones skeptic, too, based on what you said at the end there.
I'll say it like this.
Okay.
The role of the QB is to get the ball in the hands of his receivers, in the hands of his targets. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that happening enough. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of overthrown balls in should be highly accurate passes, overthrow